What if I told you becoming a millionaire in your 20s has almost nothing to do with how much money you make and everything to do with how you think right now? Because here's what most people get completely wrong. They think they'll start building wealth later, when they earn more, when life settles down, when they feel ready. But by the time later comes, their habits are already set. And those habits, they keep them stuck. Most people waste the most powerful decade of their life thinking like broke people. They chase the next paycheck. They upgrade their lifestyle every time they get a raise. They spend everything they make and tell themselves, I'll start saving when I make more. But here's the trap. That moment never comes. Because if you can't manage a small income, you won't magically manage a bigger one. And by the time they hit their 30s, they're earning more, but still stuck in the exact same cycle. But a small group of people do something different. In their 20s, they start thinking like millionaires long before they actually have money. And that single shift puts them years ahead of everyone else. Not because they're smarter, not because they're lucky, but because they think differently. Picture this. Two people, mid-20s, same city, same education, same income, around $45,000 a year. On paper, they look identical, but their decisions couldn't be more different. Person A lives for now. Every extra dollar, gone. Clothes, food, trips, new gadgets. They upgrade their life with every raise. They tell themselves, I deserve this, I'll save later. They live for the weekend and the next paycheck. Person B looks almost the same from the outside, but thinks completely differently. They live below their means. They invest consistently. They say no more than they say yes. And they think long-term, even when it's uncomfortable. Fast forward 10 years. Person A, still working hard, but stuck. Paycheck to paycheck, little to no savings, always feeling like they should be further ahead. Person B, over $400,000 in net worth, multiple income streams, options, freedom. And here's the part most people don't like. They didn't earn dramatically more. They just thought differently. Your 20s are the highest leverage decade of your life. You have time, you have flexibility, and small decisions compound faster than ever. But most people waste it completely, not because they're lazy, but because they're thinking the wrong way. So let's fix that. Here are 7 mindset shifts that can completely change your financial future, starting right now. Number 1, think in decades, not days. Most people in their 20s think short term. What do I want this weekend? What can I afford this month? Millionaires ask a different question. Where do I want to be in 10 years? That single shift changes everything. Because when you think long-term, you stop chasing quick pleasure and you start building long-term results. Suddenly, saving money doesn't feel like sacrifice, it feels like strategy. And consistency becomes easier because you actually see the bigger picture. Number 2, pay yourself first, aggressively. Most people spend first and save whatever is left, which is usually nothing. Millionaires flip that. The moment money hits their account, a percentage is gone, automatically. 20%, 25%, sometimes more. Not spent, saved and invested before they even have a chance to touch it. Because they understand something simple. If you wait to save, you won't. This habit forces discipline, but more importantly, it builds momentum. Even if you're only making a few thousand a month, this is where everything starts. Number 3, live like you're still broke. This is where most people fail. They finally start making more money and immediately upgrade their life. Better apartment, better car, more expensive habits. It feels like progress, but it's actually a reset, because now they need that higher income just to maintain their lifestyle. Millionaires in their 20s do the opposite. They keep living like they're still broke, even when they're not, and that gap between what they earn and what they spend becomes their wealth-building engine. That gap is everything. Lose it and you stay stuck. Protect it and you move ahead fast. Number 4, say no more than feels comfortable. This one is hard because your 20s are full of pressure. Go out, spend money, keep up, and saying no feels like you're missing out. But here's the truth. Every yes has a cost, and most people never calculate it. Millionaires do. They say no to expensive weekends, impulse buys, things that don't actually matter. Not because they're boring, but because they're focused. Every no protects their time, their money, and their future. Number 5, invest early even if it's small. Most people wait. They think, I'll invest when I have more money. But that delay is expensive because in your 20s, time is your biggest advantage. Even small amounts, $100, $200, $300 a month, can turn into something massive, not because of the amount, but because of consistency and time. Millionaires don't wait to feel ready. They start early, they start small, and they figure it out as they go. Number 6, focus on assets, not lifestyle. Most people use money to look successful. Millionaires use money to become successful. Every dollar they earn has a job, and that job is simple. Buy assets, things that make money. Stocks, index funds, real estate, businesses. While most people are upgrading their lifestyle, millionaires are upgrading their income streams. And over time, those assets start paying them back again and again. Number 7, upgrade your environment. This one is powerful because your thinking doesn't happen in isolation. It's shaped by the people around you. If everyone around you spends money carelessly, you will too. If everyone avoids talking about money, you'll avoid it. Millionaires are intentional about this. They surround themselves with people who think bigger, or they create that environment themselves through books, podcasts, learning, because the voices you listen to daily become your internal voice, and that voice drives your decisions. Now here's the truth. None of these mindset shifts are complicated. In fact, you've probably heard some of them before, but hearing them isn't enough. Execution is everything, and that's where most people fall short. They know what to do, but they don't follow through. The good news? You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to start. Pick one mindset, just one, and apply it this week. Because small changes in your 20s create massive results in your 30s and complete freedom in your 40s. Because when you start thinking like a millionaire early, time becomes your greatest advantage instead of your greatest regret. So here's the question. Which one of these mindset shifts are you starting today? Don't just watch this and move on. Decide, commit, take action. Then drop it in the comments. I read every single one, and it helps shape what we build next. If this gave you clarity and changed the way you think about money, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because tomorrow we're breaking down why reaching a $500,000 net worth can feel like nothing, and why that feeling is actually one of the strongest signs you're on the right path. Stay consistent, keep showing up, and remember, your future is being built right now by the decisions you're making today. I'll see you in the next video.